What's up YouTube, this is Foxhawk Gaming. I'm Cole. Today we're going to be doing a Weevil Underwood farming deck, level 40. All you have to do is run a regular Cerberus deck. You have to have at least 1 to 3 Cerberuses, whatever you like to run. 1 or 2 Ryoku, and the rest is basically up to you. I like to fill it in with Magical Blast and Shards of Greed, just so that you can use Magical Blast over and over and draw it from your graveyard and whatnot. But then you won't have, your opponent will get ahead of you in drawing cards, and you don't want that to happen. So you have to have at least something to draw, or guess you could use Pot of Benevolence. That'd work too. Just put 2 cards back in their deck. Otherwise, you fill it with some foil shiny stuff. Spell Reproduction also works well if you need cards from your graveyard. Like, say you need to go down a certain number of life points and you don't have enough cards to do it. Well, if you need to go down by like 500 more, go get that Twister. Get rid of Magical Blast. If I had 2, it would be even better, but you get rid of Magical Blast and you get rid of, I don't know, anything else really you don't need. You decide. And you can get something back from your graveyard, and that's just points for your Cerberus. Do note you also need a bow, or you need a block defense to get those last life points in. We got javelins in here just because, to help us draw Cerberus, and we also got spell reclamation. I run this instead of a second Ryoku, just to make sure I get that 100 points for playing a trap card in case you didn't play Enchanted Javelin. But, yeah, that's about it. So, let's get into this. Okay, so we started with a Cerberus right at the beginning, so it's going to be pretty easy. It does suck if he goes first and you don't have anything to help live, because he will probably play 2 monsters dealing a crap load of damage to you. But this is fine. I'm gonna go ahead, and since he's not gonna do any damage to me, I'm going to raise my life points by 600 points with my moon whatever curry cards. And then I'm going to try to knock them down all the way down to 100 by using spell reclamation and whatnot. Yeah, we'll go ahead and draw that. Guess I didn't really need it to use it right away, but whatever. We're going to be ahead in drawing because of Shard of Greed here, so that will be okay. Twister. So I have 2 Abyssal Designators, I think they're what they're called. So that's going to get us down 2,000. Then I have 2 Twisters, which is another 1,000. We're going to go up, so it's total 3,000. We need a Twister and a Abyssal Designator back. Boom, look at that. Go ahead and just pop all these cards, because why not? We got our second Cerberus, it doesn't matter. And you don't actually have to pick a monster he runs for your Abyssal Designator, because we don't care about any of his monsters at this point. And we really don't want to send out his deck anymore. And now we just keep passing turn. Hopefully we get some more draw cards. Or this might be We might not get the life point thing. This will be helpful. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use Spell Reclamation. Don't need Javelin anymore. It's gonna give us back spell or Abyssal. Use Abyssal again. And keep passing turn. There's our Ryoku. Spell Reproduction. Or whatever it's called. Yeah, Spell Reproduction. Hopefully we can knock down our life points below, or to 100 or below. Not keep my hopes up. I might have messed it up just playing all my magic cards, but it doesn't really matter. This would be super helpful if I would get another Shard of Greed. It's very inconvenient. That way we can play Magical Blast a few more times. But no, he's going to be a pain. There's Shard of Greed, which will be good. Looks like that last Shard of Greed is going to be fodder for Spell Reproduction. And then here comes the last turn. Let me go ahead and draw our 2 cards. Okay, let's see here. Gonna play the Curry. And we will recover our own life points. Might as well use that because it's not really necessary any other time. So we're going to go ahead and do Spell Reproduction. Kind of had the card wrong what we needed. I thought we were going to be using Twisters at the end, but I need another Abyssal Designator. Either way, you guys can see how versatile this can be. Doesn't need to be a monster of his, of course. Guess we just throw down the pot of, or Shard of Greed. We'll put the bow on the big one, the big Cerberus. And then we will half his attack. And give it to the other guy. That's why I like 2. It's really easy to power up both of them and then just swing with one of them. Easy peasy. So that's how you farm Weevil. Easy Cerberus deck. You could also run the balanced Cerberus deck if you want, where you run 3 and 2 Unhappy Girls. But let's see what we get. 8,000 exactly. So if you do everything I did, you will need, it looks like, 800 points worth of shiny cards. You could also throw in a just any ritual card, really, if you want a couple extra points and you don't have shinies. But other than that, easy, really easy farming. So yeah, Foxhawk Gaming, wipe or swipe right. Man, I messed up my own catchphrase. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.